Hello, everybody. I'm just going directly live without any of my opening music or anything because I haven't changed it from Vlogmas yet, so I haven't gotten around to it. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Welcome to another live plan with me. I will be playing out the week of Monday, January 9th through Sunday, January 15th in my Moxie Life vertical flagship planner, and this will be my first week on dialysis, so it's going to be an exciting week. Looking at everybody in the comments. Good to see everybody. We're going to be talking a lot today about my no buy for 2023. It's been on my mind pretty heavily because I just filmed all of my collections, if you will, of stationery and art supplies and planner shit because, and one thing that came out of it, which you'll see because the videos are starting to go live this week, is I decided I really wanted to do like a black and white kind of week. And so that is where we're going to start with today. Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Lovely. So I'm going to start just prepping this. Got just some black and white washi tapes. And I've got a cool gray, cool gray mild liner. I've got a black Zig dot pen. We'll see how this all looks. Yeah, I need to stop buying planner shit too, Pam. So, and I guess maybe the first thing I'm going to do in talking about the no buy is to give you a bit of something that I pretty much learned this week when it came to my preparation for my no buy, and that is that going through my shit, going through all of the stuff that I have that okay, maybe before I do that, okay, first and foremost, for those of you who are new here or have not gotten the context from the other video, I have a video up on my channel from last month that is a no buy 2023 video. I'm going to be doing no buying of 3 categories for the whole year of 2023. And I decided to keep it to 3 categories to keep it simple because, I've got the burps, because if there's one thing I've learned from the no buy month I did last year and then the low buy that I did kind of following that, is that I need to be specific in what it is I'm not buying to hold myself accountable, but I also need to keep it simple because otherwise it just becomes too confusing. So if you're going to set yourself up for a no buy, I suggest to keep what you're not, don't just be like, I'm not buying this 45 different things. Don't set yourself up for fucking failure like that. If you want to do that, then I would suggest maybe not doing a whole year, but doing like a quarter or something so that you're not trying to it's like when people say don't try and start 45 different habits on the first of the year just because you're motivated. Like, that won't stick. Okay? So there's that. Ooh, I like that, Pam. Pam's has a no buy, a low buy, and an earn to buy. Could you explain a little bit more about the earn to buy, Pam? Is it earn to buy as in like earn money to buy, or is it earn to buy as in you have to do certain things? What am I looking here? I want date covers. And then the other thing, I have all my binders. This is the one issue I'm going to run into this year is I'm going to be just shuffling through fucking binders like it's nobody's fucking business. I've got the light gray, but I think I want a little darker than that. As you can see, I have plenty of stickers to use this year. Jesus. I learned, if there's anything I learned, it's that from doing my fucking collections. My fucking hound dog face. I come out of it, I go upstairs to Jesse, and I'm like, dude, I am a hoarder. I thought I escaped my parents' hoarding tendencies. I was wrong. So wrong. My God. Mother of God, as they would say in the memes. Oh, hi, Sandy. That's a good idea, Katie, using your D-stash to help with your Go Wild Tablemate gifts. It's a great way to use up. You do your no-buy monthly according to needs and paychecks, Amber? Yeah. So, for my categories, because when I did my low buys and my hot wallet summer this past year, I had a lot of categories: home goods, books, plants, kitchen shit, beauty, skincare, planner shit, etc. I had a lot of categories. And so what I wanted to do for this time, for the full year, is to narrow it down. So I narrowed it down to planner and stationery, like art stuff. Like that is one category. And then the second category is like beauty and skincare, like hair care, those sorts of things. And then the third category is DoorDash, like food delivery, which we did get once this week, but Jesse ordered it because he had a gift card from one of his coworkers for his birthday. And so who was I to say? Who was I to say no, right? Nice, Pam. Okay, so you have to do certain things to earn things. Okay, very, very cool. So so those are my categories, and the reason I didn't put, even though home goods, homewares tend to be something I over purchase on, I realized that I can't really, it's not really a good no buy for me for the year, in part because there's going to be things like we have Sunny's bedroom project we're working on. We have my dialysis room, which I know some of you have been asking me about the dialysis room registry for my kidney shower. That I'm going to hopefully have put together this week. We got the recliner ordered. We found a good one that I think is going to work. And this week, and we are getting the contractor scheduled to come in and open up the wall and put a panel in so that we can have water access for the dialysis machine. But until we start meeting at the dialysis center, I'm not going to be entirely certain what all I'm going to need for in there, but it is coming. Anyway, because we have these home projects this year, it didn't make sense to do a what's the word I'm looking for here? A home goods no buy, because there's too many exceptions I would have to make. And that, like, I highly recommend having exceptions, but at the same time, I also recommend, again, not making your exceptions too all over the place, because then it gets to a point where it's like, what was the point of the no buy in the first place? So like I have exceptions, but my only exceptions for my art and planner shit, like, and I learned this going through my shit, is that I do not need anything when it comes to stickers or washi tape or any pens, whatever. I'm not going to need to buy any of that. If I run out of something and I need to replace it, then I might, but I don't see that happening because there's always going to be something equivalent. I have so much shit. But when it comes to like beauty and skincare, I will run out of things. Matter of fact, I already have. I ran out of moisturizer, and I'm in the process of using up my travel moisturizer for my night cream, and then I'm going to buy another moisturizer. I ran out of body wash, bought another body wash. Like, those get used up faster, but when it comes to planner shit, I don't need that kind of an exception. The only exception I have for that specifically is buying the shit I use for professional artwork, because that's specific stuff. All right, so I'm going to use this guy here, and fuck, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay, where did that end up? Okay, right here. This isn't even an old washi tape. Because I'm going to take this guy and I am going to block off a chunk of this top area since I'll be doing dialysis. Training all week. And that, like, what I want to do is make sure that it's just sort of recognizable that a big chunk of my day is going to be dialysis. So we're going to have this guy down for that. And then, but then the thing I was going to say at the beginning after I sort of introduced my no-buy is that I highly recommend, if you are doing a no-buy, especially if it is of something like planner. Hold on, I'm going to grab one more skinny washi tape. One more second. if you're going to do some kind of a no-buy or something, right, then my recommendation is going to be, and you'll see why I'm doing 2 layered here in a second. My recommendation is going to be that you definitely do what I just did. You don't have to film it like I did, but I would go through all of your shit and remind yourself of what you have for 2 reasons. One, the first reminder would be because that way you have a better grasp of what you actually have, and so you don't accidentally think you were out of something when you're not, right? Like that happens to me all the time. I discover going through all my shit just how many Tombow like adhesive runners, the refills I have, because I thought I didn't have any more, so I bought another pack, and then I found them when I was going through my office. So by going through it, you have a better grasp, so you are less likely to think, oh, I should go buy this because I'm out of it when you're not out of it, right? So that's the first thing. The second reason, and this is actually, this plan with me is a great example of it. I was super inspired, and you're going to see as these videos are going to be coming out throughout the month of January. They want to be fucking 6 videos, and I still didn't do like Post-it notes or pads of art paper. I didn't even do that. If you guys want that, let me know, but like I didn't bother with that. I did stickers, washi, pens, markers, paints and inks, and then other art supplies. So 6 total videos that I thought was going to be 4. And so where the fuck are these guys? But I thought I had black and white ones. Do I not? Okay, hold on. Hold, please. So, by going through everything, one big piece of that was that I wound up realizing that there was stuff I haven't used in forever, like using up the black and white washi tape. It gave me so many ideas for how to go into the whole year of doing stuff. Like it gave me so much inspiration, and that can also be something that can really bring you into this kind of a no-buy type year, if that's something you're interested in doing, is going through everything you have so that you can really start to feel excited about what you do have rather than sad because you don't have. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that is basically, no, that was not what I, like my biggest reason for going through everything was specifically for accountability. That was an unexpected benefit of going through everything. Was realizing how much I have to work with, which again, if you're seeing all these piles of shit I'm going through just right now, then you're like, Cindy, how did you fucking not know? Right? But trust me when I say I didn't really stop to think about it. So I'm gonna grab this little pet little situation here, and then I'm going to grab this little doctor. I would put a shitty kidney, but I am 99.9% certain that I don't have black or gray shitty kidney stickers. So the pens I am using on my planner today are going to be the 03 Uni Pen pigment pen for the paper, and for the stickers, if I can find it, the 03 Uni Pen alcohol ink pen, because these are the ones I'm currently super into. Looking to see what's going on. I've totally been... Oh shit, Steph, I'm sorry. Okay, Rebecca asks, have people unsubscribed to accounts or people to reduce FOMO? So for me, so this top washi is for dialysis training. And this bottom one is for Layla at daycare, because she will be at daycare every day that we are doing dialysis training. That's why those are there. And then what I'm going to do up here is write the hours each day that we are actually at dialysis training, but I'm not going to put them in ahead of time. Allegedly, it's going to be 8 to 2, but it depends on each day. So I'm not going to write them in until we know how many hours we've been there. So Rebecca, I have not, when I did the no-buy in the summertime no-buy, the Hot Wallet Summer, I did unsubscribe to newsletters and I muted some people on Instagram. However, the way I'm approaching it this time is I am not doing that because unless I find that it's really starting to trigger me, I want to learn to exist. It's not just a question of resetting my spending habits. It's also a question of, can I navigate the world of social media and everything without wanting to buy all the things? So when I did it in the summer, I restricted myself from going into certain stores. I hid from certain things on the internet and it worked. But what I'm trying to do this time is not rely on that, but to see, and I might change my mind as I go through the year. We'll talk about it in my update videos. But currently, my goal is to not need to. Like, I don't want to have to unsubscribe to it. But like, if I find somebody being super fucking annoying or extra consumerist on Instagram and it's just too much for me, yeah, I'll unsubscribe. But I'm not going to unsubscribe from people purely for the sake of not seeing their shit to buy, because I want to learn how to be able to see that stuff and not immediately want to buy. I want to be more aware of it. So that's why I'm not, but I totally think that that is a good way to avoid temptation if it is something you struggle with. Ooh, you're in your new place, Debbie. I can't wait to see pictures. That's not silly at all, Nicholas. That's an excellent way to look at it, looking like it is a muscle, and every time you say no to something, it builds up your muscle. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I will say, and this sounds, for the people talking about coffee, I have Starbucks stars that are actually going to expire now because ever since we got the Nespresso, I just haven't gone to Starbucks. I can't bring myself to spend that much money on a coffee when I can just make something like that at home. Although in the summer, I will go to Starbucks for like a strawberry acai because or a very berry hibiscus refresher because they're so refreshing. But in the winter, at least, I don't even bother. I don't even think. I think I maybe got one. I haven't even gotten a peppermint mocha, and I love peppermint mochas because I could just make one here. Hi, Abby. Yeah, Vicky, health shit really can do a number on your finances. Trust me when I say we just started the year, and I fully anticipate to have met not only my deductible, but also my out-of-pocket maximum by the end of the month. Like, I would not, well, maybe not by the end of the month. It depends on when I get billed for it. But my out-of-pocket maximum is $5,000, and we are fully girded our loins to meet that within the first month or so of the year. So there's that. Okay, so I'm putting some weather in. Originally, the forecast said snow on it. I almost feel like I shouldn't put the weather in even through Thursday because it's been changing. Like every time I look at the weather app, it changes. But this just gives me an idea of what to expect. I hope it doesn't snow this week because RJ is going to have to walk to school all of the days that he is in school while I'm doing dialysis training. And I would hate for him to have to walk into snow. Although he has some friends in the neighborhood, he might be able to find himself a ride that way. The school's not far, though. It's not like we're having him walk miles. It's like a 15, 20-minute walk at the most. So it's not like we're punishing him. I usually just drive him because I'm a sucker. I'm not looking forward to having to be there at 8 a.m. every day. That's going to be a lot, especially since we have to drop Layla off at daycare first. Although, my appointment says 7 a.m., but they talked to me on the phone. Like, I talked to the social worker to confirm everything, and she said 8 a.m. So I'm going to go with what she said. And if I get in trouble tomorrow, then I'll be like, well, I went off of what Michelle said. I probably should message them and ask, but at this point, I wouldn't have an answer until tomorrow anyway. Hi, Charlie. Pam, there's not busing options for RJ. We literally live like within blocks of the school. The biggest issue is that we're on a slight slope. And on the way there, it's not a big deal, but on the way back, especially if it's icy, it's not the easiest walk. Yeah, there's no school bus option. We're too close. Okay, with the weather, I've got some meals. So some of Jesse's coworkers were really awesome and got us a home chef, like a home chef uh big old gift card to help us through this first few weeks of so we're gonna get those meals, but they're not coming till Thursday. So I've been trying to do some simple shits. My meal plan is pretty basic. Thank you, Erica. Karen, I'm sorry about your husband being in the hospital. All right, so I wound up buying a bunch of chicken boneless, skinless thighs at Costco last week because the frickin' chicken breasts that they had were expiring like the next day. I know you could freeze them, but we don't have the freezer space. But in general, who in the name of fucking all that's holy can cook through, unless you work in like a restaurant or something, an entire Costco sized pack of chicken breasts in one day? My God. So we've got just easy meals on deck for this week. Did I get the registry done? No, not yet, Stormy. Getting there, but not yet. All right, so that's one side. We have one side set up. Let's set the other side up now. Thank you, Cindy. That kind of family, yeah, okay. That kind of family could go through Costco. 15 kids, yeah. I am not, even with as much as RJ eats, I could not go through an entire fucking pack of chicken breast from Costco in one day. I mean, I guess we could have Jesse grill all of them. He'd have to do it he'd have a big grill and he'd probably have to grill it in 2 batches. Oh shit, Steph. That's awful. Husband lost 28 pounds in 2 weeks. Holy shit. No, they weren't marked down, Kimberly. That's the thing. If they were marked down, I might have bought them and I might have bought them and tried to make them work in the freezer or get some of them cooked because that would have been a really good deal. But they weren't marked down at all. And it was an entire end of them. Like one of those end like refrigerator units. It was an entire end of those and they weren't marked down at all. Blew my mind. Like I sat there digging through them like one of those fucking people digging through them to see if I could find a better date. And I couldn't. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm also a very colorful person, summer vibes. But like going through all my washi tape, you're going to see it when you see the video. You'll see me being like, maybe I should do a black and white spread. Maybe I should do a rainbow spread. There's all sorts. Like the washi tape one specifically. The washi tape one specifically is fucking just lousy with me having ideas. I probably could sit down if I wanted to and just plan out like 3 months worth of planner spreads from the inspiration I got filming that video. I'm not even joking. Okay, I'm gonna put the date covers out of the way because they are just in the way. Let's see here. I need a... Where's my big binder? All the binders in the world. Okay, I want like just standard fucking event stickers. But I don't have enough gray ones here. This is not what I want. This is not the business. There's only one. Okay, hold please again. We're gonna set this there. Wait. Holy shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've got them in here. I've got them in here. No, not you. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. This is what I wanted. Right here. And then, maybe what I'll do, hold please. Dude, I'm just making like a massive mess with all of my stickers right now. What I want is like a black and white habit tracker. But I don't think I have one. Or gray. Gray would be fine too. It's okay. You don't have to be apologetic for defending Costco. I love Costco. Normally, I'm all over the Costco. It's just the chicken thing. The chicken thing threw me right the fuck off. I'm gonna use one of these don't forget stickers right here. That'll work. Don't forget. There we go. Okay. Moving forward. You try and do a pen, ink, and stamping spread at least once a month to do the thing. That's a good idea, and I probably should do that too. Nicholas, it's a good idea. How old are my oldest KD stickers? I don't have the binder down. You'll see them in the video on Thursday, ? But the oldest ones, I think, are still on paper, like before the vinyl. So I don't know how well. I will see. I am anticipating probably having to get rid of some stickers at some point. But I'm not worried about that right now. We'll worry about, it's a different Cindy Days problem. I'm going to use this week right here. Very cute. Okay, okay, let's go back to this. So yeah, Cindy Stamping is Hot Mess Plan. And I do want to bring some Hot Mess Plan with me's back. I'm just not sure how I want to do them because the problem with those is that it makes my planner, I could still use it, but it's harder to use. And with dialysis and everything else, I just don't know if I'll be able to give a whole week to that sort of thing or not. So I don't know if that is in my future or not. I did keep the productivity, that one fucking gigantic planner that we fucking tore the shit out of. We like made fun of the crap out of the one, the high performance planner, I think is what it was. Maybe I'll fuck that one up for Hot Mess Plan with me. That could be fun. Yay, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're loving it. Do I have Undo for the older stickers? I don't. I don't even know where you buy Undo. I've looked for it at Michael's and I've never seen it at any Michael's I've shopped at when I have looked for it. Ooh, ovarian cysts are not the business. My nibbling struggles with them, and they had one burst when they were here for last year, 2 years ago, I guess now, in 2021 when they were here for Thanksgiving. That was a fucking awful time for them. I felt so bad. Oh, fuck. What am I doing? Okay, right here. That's where we're at. Okay, here we go. Let's bring this puppy back. Because dialysis is not going through the weekend. We're just doing it during the weekdays. Now, Jess and I haven't figured out what, like, I know it's a little jump in the gun here. If I'm going to be doing dialysis 5 days a week, like, what 5 days a week am I going to be doing them? And I'm thinking of maybe taking, my current thought is depending, I guess part of it depends on how it makes me feel. Like, do I want to have a break in the middle of the week? And then, how do I want to break it up? I don't know that yet, but like if you had to ask me today to set up a schedule for how my dialysis was going to go, I think I would probably want to take Sundays and Fridays off because Fridays would be my day off with nothing happening, and Sundays I do work, but since I want to go to church and shit on Sundays, I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but it's something that we actually have been starting to think about, and I don't think we have enough information to make that decision yet. Undo is $32 on Canadian Amazon. Holy shit. Ooh, get your cousin over to have a planner and bullet journal fun day. That is awesome. My sister actually got a Moxie Life this year too. I'm so excited for that. She got it. I think she got it with my cover too. Last year, the planner she actually got an Agendio, and she spent hella time on it to get it perfect for her. But this year she didn't want to go through all that. Don't worry, Gabby. You'll get to see all the sticker binders later this week on my video. Katie, you've been lucky to not have a cyst burst. Yeah, I've heard that they're awful. I've had cyst burst on my kidneys, but I've heard that ovarian cysts are just awful. I need to get more water at some point. I wonder if I can get Jesse. I think he's napping with Layla. Let me check. Let's see. If it wouldn't be too much, could you refill mine water? Okay. And then down here, we gotta get this guy on here. But I am liking the vibe of this so far. The black and white. I am enjoying this like black and white situation as much as I'm like so into color right now. Oh, I do have a ginger ale though. But I do need to hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. Ovarian cysts are like hard. Oh no, because hard labor was not the business. No. I went to the ER because I thought I broke my foot, and it turned out I had gout. That was not pleasant. Okay. All right. So far, I haven't put the weather up here yet because we haven't gotten close enough yet. And then we'll probably do takeout on Friday night. And then I'm not going to put the meals down yet on... Actually, no. We can do because I kind of want to leave these home chef meals for when we're doing dialysis, but the meals come on Thursday. So I'm just going to leave Saturday and Sunday blank for right now because I'm not really sure how I want to do this. Okay, so now that I'm going to get my habits in here. So 6:30 a.m. wake up. Fucking ugh. And I'm sure some of you have to wake up earlier, but like I have been going to bed at like 10 and waking up at 11 the next day. Like that's how much sleep my body has been desperate for. So I'm really hoping that dialysis will make it a little easier for me to not have to sleep for 13 hours a night and still not be able to survive my day. I don't know. So Moxie Life. like a daily check-in on my actions and everything else. And then we have I'm gonna put outside. That means either walk Layla or just go for a walk outside. Drinking enough water, although I still am not sure what my fluids. I've been just drinking 120 ounces right now, but once I start dialysis, I know my fluid intake is going to be monitored, and so that I have not just been putting a number. And then thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. The no buy, and then 9:30 bedtime. Those are the habits, and then I'm going to cover up the bottom here because I am not doing 7 habits currently. Let's see, what can we cover this up with? We're still trying to set annual goals. Yeah, I am not. I did that. I feel, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just, this is some janky stickers. Thanks, sweetheart.
Welcome.
I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, they appreciate you too, Jesse.
I appreciate you, Internet.
He appreciates you, Internet. Ah, no, wait, that's not black. Shit! I was gonna put a choo-choo motherfucker, but it's not black. And I want it to match. I want it to be matchy-matchy. Damn it. I'm gonna put this I'm sick of human voices one because I imagine like my entire... I used to be a lot more interested in people, but now that I am a hermit because of COVID and shit, I don't want to deal with people. All right. So got those in. Let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to leave this upper area here for writing in what time we're actually at dialysis. I don't have a lot scheduled for this week. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to, I didn't want to overwhelm myself. But there are a couple of big things that I want to do tomorrow after we get done. One is, one thing we want to do is buy the daycare package, which is the daycare package is like you buy X number of daycares and then you get a discount or whatever. And the reason we hadn't done that yet is because we weren't taking Layla often enough to really feel the urge for the daycare. However, because Layla is going to be going basically 5 days a week for the next month and a half, we do want to buy the daycare package while we're thinking about it so that we don't spend more than we have to spend. Like, we can get the discount since we're bringing her to the daycare so much. You guys know. I don't know why I'm explaining. Like, duh. You know, like, yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense to buy the daycare package if you're using a lot of daycare. Like, I don't understand why I'm a space cadet today, y'all. So hard. So we're gonna buy daycare package. Okay, buy daycare package. That's one thing we have to do tomorrow. And then your pest control gives a 5% discount if you pay for the whole day, for the whole year. Yeah. Yeah, Pam, Layla likes her crate, but we're worried about, we're not worried about her being in her crate for the time we would be gone because Layla loves her crate. What we're worried about is that she will be so energetic and like tripping balls after being in her crate all day that we'll get home from being exhausted from doing the dialysis training and then have to like exercise her super hard to keep her from chewing the furniture up. At least if she goes to daycare, she'll get playtime and exercise. So maybe just a gentle walk with her in the evening will be enough to keep her energy at a regular level. That's the biggest reason that we are so wanting to put her in daycare. It's not that we're worried about the crating because, like I said, she likes her crate, but she would probably be fine to be in her crate. But that just would mean we would deal with a very energetic dog when we got home rather than a dog who was tired. All right. And so the other thing, the reason I put this guy on here that I want to do is because we are going to spend tomorrow basically taking down the Nook so that it's ready to take delivery of the recliner. Break. I'm calling it breakdown because we have some furniture to move. I think the Papasan's going to go into the front room. Down. Nook. And that just reminds me, a big thing on my list for this week is going to be to locate and purchase lamps for the Nook, because the lamp that's in there is it's a much more decorative lamp. Like, it works, but it's much more decorative than what you want in a room where you're going to be doing medical shit. So we're moving that lamp to the front room, and I need to find a couple of substantial lamps for the Nook. That's like something we need, because then otherwise we won't be able to do anything in there when it's after dark because it will be too dark in there. The light from our bedroom doesn't really go into the Nook. So I'm going to put that over here. Nook lamps. At the top of the list is Nook lamps. Boom. Ooh, I like using the black dot pen. I like that. That looks fucking clean. Okay. Yes, Karen, Sunny is my eldest. So then break down the Nook daycare package. There was something else tomorrow that I wanted to do as well. I don't remember what. I did do my reflections, though. I set it up for the first week and then totally forgot that it even existed. But I did it this week. So go me. Maybe we'll take something off of... Oh, I'll put that on here. I want to talk to them about what health shit they want me to track. On... what health shit they want me to track when it comes to dialysis. Like, I just need to know kind of what I need to be keeping my little eye on when it comes to dialysis. Because that's what I want to do on my monthly calendar, is just keep track of the different vitals they want me to be, like my blood pressure, whatever. Like, I want to know what they want me tracking while I'm doing training, but then I also want them to know what they want me to track once I'm done with training and I'm at home. So maybe I'll use this file folder. Yeah. What to track? Question mark. Okay, so that's Monday. And I need to check in for my next day's appointment. Emma, I'm going to be dialyzing in the little nook area off of my bedroom, that like sitting area. Not until we're done at training, but once training is over, we'll be coming home and doing it here. All right, so I need to check in. Do I have other fucking... What else do I have on my to-do list for tomorrow? I kind of want to keep it like light because it's my first day of dialysis. Oh, I need to figure out delivery time they'll be texting us, but I just need to know and then let Sunny know for the recliner because the recliner is getting delivered. I got the burps. Excuse me. On Tuesday, the recliner is getting delivered. So Sunny is going to be here for that. So I want to make sure that whatever that time is, that Sunny is. I don't want to use this gray. It's too light. Not that it's a problem for being too light. I just don't. I'm not feeling that vibe. We'll use this guy. Okay. The recliner delivery is happening at some point tomorrow on Tuesday. Sunny will be there to pick it up, and so I just need to make sure that they know when to like pay attention for it. Oh, that's another thing we need to do tomorrow. Get the kids with the Ring app. They don't have it on their phones, and now that they're going to be helping us around with stuff that like the Ring app, so they can see like if somebody's knocking on the door, is it like the UPS guy, you know, get a package, or is it somebody you need to talk to? So they just don't have it on their phones yet, but they will after tomorrow. So I'm just going to leave that recliner delivery blank because I don't know what time we won't know until Monday. They told us they'll call us on Monday and let us know. So I will let Sunny know what time as soon as we know what time. Oh, plants. That's the other thing I need to do tomorrow. Plants. Also, I think I killed my money tree. Or maybe not killed my money tree. I think I figured out why my money tree in my bedroom is not doing well. I think it's because it's by the heater. Nice, Debbie. Yeah, no, Emma, I'm not using the cardboard room. That's our guest room. I would rather do it. The Nook is so nice because it's so bright during the day. It's just we need lamps for the nighttime when it's like, because right now it's the daylight in there is what we use. Okay, so that is. Do I want to highlight? I was thinking about highlighting the stuff that is related to my goals this week. Maybe I'll do that. What to track and plants. And then these guys over here. Everything that's related to my actions. On doing that with the black and white actually makes a lot of sense because the black, like the gray highlighter, just looks really clean with the rest of it. So maybe we'll do it like that. We'll see. And then the other thing that's happening on that I forgot to even put on this day is that there is no school on Monday. I should put that somewhere. Oh, I have those black and white fucking, where are they? The black and white school stickers that I wasn't sure if I would ever use because my RJ, you'll hear this in the video too, because RJ's only got the, RJ only has, this half a year and then one more year left as a senior. Put that right here. Here. No school. But RJ does have school on Tuesday. So I'm just going to let that ride for right now. But I do need on Tuesday to get cash and write the check for the cleaners on Wednesday. And I do want to like tidy up the house. Or have everybody help me tidy up the house so that we will be ready for the cleaners coming, clean for the cleaners. But I'll leave the rest of the day blank because I don't know what else is going on that day. Oh, you're chonky orange boy? I don't know if killing a money tree is a bad omen. I don't think mine's dead yet. I'm just pretty sure I know why it hasn't been doing so well because I did everything else to make it better, but I think it's because the heater is directly blowing on it. Okay, Wednesday, the cleaners are coming in the morning. And so I'm going to put that in here, and Sunny will be here for when they're here to let them in. I'll use this one. And then, is that crooked? Yes. Super de duper crooked. These ones aren't even removable, I don't think, so maybe I should be careful, huh? And I also do want to remember to check in on comments on my video days, because I will have video days. I did not grab my Procrastiplanner stickers, though, so I'll have to go grab those in a minute, but I'm going to write the cleaners down first. Yeah, Loki used to make massive thuds. I miss that boy. Odin is bringing all sorts of excellent orange energy to our house, but I miss Mr. Loki, man. He was such a good cat. I think, though, Loki would have fucking hated Layla. I don't think we could have gotten a dog. Even if Loki wasn't sick, I don't think we could have gotten a dog with Loki around. I don't think he would have appreciated it. Odin is Odin's Layla's best friend, and Lulu is at the point now where they get along. They're acquaintances. They're friendly acquaintances. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my Procrastiplanner stickers. I'm gonna slap them on here. So I can remember while I'm at the doctor's office, sitting there, if I've got a couple minutes, I will check comments. I haven't been very good at checking my comments lately. I've been reading them, but I haven't been very good at like keeping an eye on them, so I apologize for that. Laura, I'm sorry if I gave you FOMO. Your 10-month cat is already 13 pounds? Holy shit. I know Maine Coons get massive. Our neighbor cat, Bubba, who was an utter sweetheart, was also a Maine Coon. All right, we'll slap this guy on here for another video. I should be able to keep up with my regular video schedule, though, this month while I'm in dialysis training. Like I said, I filmed all of those collection videos. Fucking 6 videos, probably a good 4 to 5 hours of footage, not counting all of the time it took to, like, gather everything and make sure everything was, like, organized to make it easier to film, and the fact that I had to refilm one of the videos because I lost the footage for it right after I filmed it. Okay, so Thursday there's a video here. I don't have anything else on my list for Thursday, so I'm just going to leave it blank for right now. And then I do want to put check-in, though, on all of these days because I do have check-ins. The reason and the plants will be on Thursday as well. Oh, there is something happening on Thursday. We're getting our Home Chef box is supposed to be delivered. So I do want to put that on here so I remind Sunny to grab it and put everything in the fridge if it, shows up while we're gone, which it might. It might not. Our mail usually comes in the afternoon. So Sunny may not have to worry about that, but you never know. And so we'll take, here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. Use this envelope since it's mail. Mail! Okay. I am loving this black and white too. It's making me very happy. Okay. So then we get to Friday. Friday is a busy day because I have dialysis and I have other shit. Like basically, it's going to be like, it's kind of meant to be like a self-care situation, but I'm not sure how self-care it's going to feel as I am like barreling my ass through this day. So we have dialysis. I'm going to leave the morning open for right now because I'll be at dialysis, but there might be something else come up. No, this one, there's something about that color. It's just not, it's a little too like beigey for my gray taste currently. Where are the half boxes? Half boxes. Half boxes. I hope you like my song. I wrote it just for you guys. Okay, so I'm doing virtual therapy. So I met my new therapist. I did it in person with her. I really like her. We'll probably do it in person most of the time. But because of various what's the word I'm looking for? Various things having to do with dialysis and driving around and just not wanting to have to overdo it, especially since if you live in Denver, I happen to live over if you live in like the metro, I live over by the Cherry Creek Reservoir on the far side of it, not on the DTC side of it, but she's in the DTC. So I just don't want to have to drive over there. So it's virtual therapy. But then I am driving after the therapy is over to go get my nails done. Because I'll need it, for one. And for two, it'll be a really nice little, like, moment for me. A nice little fucking self-care moment at the end of my dialysis week. The other thing I'm not putting on here is work. I only have a tiny amount of work I'm going to try and do on most of the days this week. So to keep it very like minimal, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, so Saturday, fucking thank God. I'm going to use a day off sticker because I'm not going to be working on Saturday and I'm not going to be dialysis time on Saturday. I'm going to fucking be off. Day off. Hell yeah. Wait. Maybe what I want is... I want this. I'm going to do some layering here. Like, that's the big thing. The big lesson I'm trying to kind of walk away from this week is, well, I haven't even started yet, but the thing I'm trying to keep in mind when I'm preparing for this week is to remember that I don't know how I'm going to be feeling. And so overbooking myself, which is always a problem for me, overbooking myself is really not something I want to do this week. Like, I know I might need just most of Saturday to recover. So I think the one thing I'm going to put on here is wash my sheets, because that's what I always do on Saturdays. And then I'm going to leave the rest of it fucking hella blank. And we'll see how I'm feeling at the end of the week and what all can get done. Although I do still need to add in my actions, but we'll get there. And then Sunday I am going to be streaming as per usual. As per usual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Not unusual to have. I'll use this little TV since I don't have any more live stream stickers because I ran out of those and I'm not buying any because it is my no-buy year. I love Lucy Feels. Do 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 do. Hang out and live. So 3:30 p.m. next week, same time. I did mention to my patrons earlier, though, that there's always the chance that I cancel because I'm just too wrecked from the week. So I'll let you guys, I will make sure that it's publicized if that's going to happen. And then I do want to make sure to spend some time working in my planner. Working, doing planner shit. Planner shit. I should make a sticker that says planner shit. Moxie Life and HB90. Those two weekly reflection situations. Okay, so I've got all that in. Oh, the other thing I want to do is put plants on Sunday. And check-in. And lunches. That's the other thing I need to add to most of these days is lunches. Jess and I need to bring food to our dialysis days because we will be there through lunchtime. And as I don't have that much of an appetite right now, but when I do, I really want food. And Jesse's Mr. Diabetes Man, so he needs to have food because he's got the type 1 beatus. So, okay, cool. We got all that in. Let's check actions and see where they are. So Moxie Life, daily and weekly. The daily is already here, and the weekly is right here. Is this the cool gray? Shit, it's the wrong gray. I want the other gray. God damn it. Okay, other gray. It's okay. Okay, we're good. And then weekly, and then dialysis tracking info. We got that. The only thing and plants. The only thing I didn't put on here was taking pictures for one little word. I'll just write that up here because I want to just try and grab like start of the year pictures throughout the week. So I will see what I can get. I only want a couple, like a selfie and maybe something else. I don't need a ton yet. So just see if I can get those done. I'll highlight that in a second once it's done drawing. Friday, Saturday off. That's in here. Sort of, but it's work, so it's not. And then HB90 weekly. And then I do need to listen to... I don't know when to fit these in. There's a couple of things I want to listen to, but I'm not going to try and put them in yet. Lunch with Sunny, that's what I'll try and do on Saturday. Because I promised Sunny lunch this weekend, but we wound up just grabbing something from the drive-thru on our way to IKEA. So yeah, we'll say lunch with my Sunny. They requested lunch with me. And when your kid, especially your 19-year-old, requests lunch with you, by gum, you have lunch with them. And I need like a hard eyes, Steve. I need like a I love you, Steve. I need to pour some sugar on me kind of vibe here. And then I want to call my sisters this weekend, which I still haven't done yet this weekend. I don't know if I have time to or not tonight, but I should because I haven't done that yet, and it's on my list, but we'll see, I guess. Pour some sugar on me in the name of love. Okay, so we'll write that down for a second, and then where are we at now? Okay, habits are all on here. Dialysis training is on here. New grocery day. I don't know when I'm going grocery shopping this week. That might be Saturday. I'm not even putting that on here. We'll worry about that when we get there. No buys on there. Schedule. Yeah, so that one of those is scheduling the contractor, which is technically Jesse. So I'm just going to put this to remind him. Okay. One little word picks. Call my sisters. And schedule Richard. All right, I think this is it. I think this is going to be my layout. Let's move all this shit out of the way so we get a better look here. So many things. I love how this black and white looks, though. Because this, if you want to see, this is how last week turned out, right? Like, so I like how this turned out. And then this is the week previous to that and how that turned out. But this just has like a different flavor to it. And I'm super into that. So let me know what I know a lot of you have health problems. So if any of you are dealing with either health stuff yourself or with someone that you love, know that my thoughts are with you this week. I hope that for all of you whose kids are going back to school, that they have an easy acclimation back to going back to school. I hope you all have an uneventful week. And I would love your good thoughts for starting dialysis training. I am both excited and terrified. So good vibes would be appreciated. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. Hasta la vista, babies.